Howdy ho, 2P race fans. It's been a minute since I've made a video. A lot of things have been going on. But I haven't really raced for over a month now. And that's one reason why the videos have stopped getting made. But we did go racing last night. Up at Circle City in Indianapolis. It was a really weird track last night. Just felt weird. The whole track felt weird all night long. But we're getting ready for the Clash in Kokomo, Indiana next weekend. It's a 2-day event, Friday and Saturday. Friday I'll be taking the car that I took to Iowa, which is in there in the shop. That's going to be a Friday night car. And Saturday, I'm going to take this old turd, but we got to do some work to it because last night, kind of got into it a little bit right here, and it pushed everything out. And so we just got to straighten this back out and do some stuff. And I'm going to go back to the old setup on the car because this new setup is just not working. The car, I mean, it was fast last night, which a lot of people, I mean, we all had the same issue. It was hard. The track was like slimy. It never, and there was 40 some sprint cars there last night, 20 some late models, and it never like slicked off at all. Like when I say slicked off, it never dried out. Went dry slick. It just held the moisture, and it was like a slimy mess all night long. And I have to run DOT tires, and I just couldn't get no traction, no grip or nothing. And I mean, we didn't do horrible. I mean, we did do horrible. We didn't do horrible. Let's see here. Qualified 7th. Went out and I spun out in the qualifying because I was not ready for that kind of a track condition. And it was a new setup, which it's all wrong. I'll just tell everybody it's all wrong. So we're going to go back, like I said, to the other setup. But I qualified 7th, so that put me starting 7th in my heat race. I ended up finishing 5th. That put me starting 9th in the feature. And there was only I think there was 14 or 15 of us last night. There was a big Fall Nationals in Charleston, Illinois, so car count was down a little bit, but out of 14 of us, only I think four or five of them actually made a position advancement or disadvancement, if that's a word, from where they started at. I started 9th and I finished 9th. I didn't get a caution, but ended up getting into a guy. And that's what happened to the front end, but I think it's going to be an easy fix here, so we're going to get on to that. But I do want to let everybody know that the racing, it kind of came to not a screeching halt for me, but it's kind of came to a halt a little bit. I'm going to finish out this year. And then I've got a pretty long road ahead of me. I have not been feeling the greatest lately, and I don't really go to doctors a whole lot, and I probably should have went a lot sooner than what I did, obviously. But I was diagnosed with rectal cancer, and it's not in a good spot, and I've met up with I spent the weekend in the hospital, had to have a blood transfusion, still need more blood, but they're trying to hold off on some more tests right now first. And the surgeon that I met with yesterday, Friday, said that it's in a very peculiar spot, this tumor is, and when when he goes in to do some surgery or try to do the surgery, he has one shot and one shot only to get it right. And you know, he did warn me he's human. He's not perfect. He's good at what he does, obviously, but he only has one chance at this. So I've got some more tests I got to do. I've got to go, let's see, my birthday's October 14th, which is coming up next week. Yay, I guess. Be 42. But yeah, that's just a little bit what's been going on. So that's why the videos have stopped coming, or, you know, getting posted on YouTube and stuff. And be honest with everybody, I get wore out real fast. Number one is because I don't have a lot of blood in my system right now, and the tumor depletes all your vitamins and so forth, and I'm really low on iron, and so I can't just get out here and do, you know, 5 or 6 good hours worth of work on the cars anymore. Sometimes I do one thing and I'm spent. It just depends on what it is, but I mean, just jacking the car up with the jack, it wears me out. So, but we're going to try to get on this. We're going to stop talking about all the negatives and start to get some positives again. So, got into it with the guy right here, and it shoved this in, and I got a brace underneath there. Well, that popped out all the rivets underneath here, and it kind of pushed us out. It looks worse than what it is. But we're going to get into it here. Put these hood pins. The car ran really well. I mean, it didn't run bad. It just couldn't get no daggum traction. You can't get no traction, you can't go nowhere. All right, so let's go and take this hood off real quick. Oh. Whoa. I will say I'm pretty proud of myself. I did spend, it took me a little while, but I got to do some more tape right here. But I made this shroud for the car, and it worked freaking excellent. I've never really made a shroud myself. I did make a couple shrouds, and they didn't work out. So, but I kind of took the time on this one a little bit. Like I said, I got to get some more tape and stuff, but it worked out really well. Kept the car never got over 180 racing. 180. And actually took a while to get heat in the car. As far as I don't like to put the car out there on the track unless I'm at least 140, 150. I don't know. I know you got to have heat in the car for it to run right and, you know, be whatever for, you know. But anyways, we got the front end to fix. I've got this here. This happened. I think this is just dirt flying up off because I didn't get nobody. So I'm going to bend that back down, and it's ripping my bolt out there. So I might fix that. But this is way too far up. I'm going to put the original springs that the car came with back in, and take that 20-inch spring that I have out there. Take that one. I don't even know what I got back there. I was trying another setup that, you know, another guy said it was fast in his car, but at the same time, just because it's fast in one person's car doesn't mean it's going to be fast in your car. You guys have got to remember that if you watch this and you guys race. When you take advice from everybody else, you got to remember, no two cars are the same. It could be the same builder, chassis builder, and they could be complete different setups. I mean, this chassis builder could build them identical, but there's lots of factors. As one is the driver and how the driver drives the car. You know, he can enter in a little a little faster than another driver, or, you know, he could brake different. He feathers the throttle a little different. There's just a lot of different factors that just because one setup works for a guy doesn't mean that exact same setup could be close, but that doesn't mean that exact same setup is going to work for you or that other guy that has the identical chassis. So, but yeah, all in all, we had to get. I got to check. I'm going to check them out, go through all the bolts, but we did have to get new headers for the car. I did get that, I don't know, a couple weeks ago. The other headers, they were just done for. They had a bunch of hairline cracks and fractures in them, and I wasn't going to attempt to try to weld them or nothing. So I got the exact same set that I had on the car. I can't remember what they are. Schoenfield, I can't remember what the numbers are, but I really like these headers. And they fit the car real well. Oh, look at that. My belt twisted. But I got 2 belts on there, so we'll assess that as well. I mean, I might just leave it on there. It's still tight. But yeah, the old car, she ran all right. So we're gonna get on this. I'm gonna pop this out real quick and move this front end back. I just got to go back over just a little bit. I'll probably have to drill me some new holes in the cone here to put up here again. Probably take the fender bolts out up here and over there so I can slide everything back in, and she'll look like it never happened. So we'll be back here in just a little bit, folks. Okay, we're back. Done a little work on the front end here. I think I got it to where it's going to be manageable. Got it solid again. Got it all flat. Took this brace out. That brace right there, if you could see it, had to bend it back out straight. Next, we're gonna take this little dude out here. Well, maybe, I don't know. I might just bend her back, just kind of like, you know, like that, and call her a good day. I think the dirt flies up around that corner and it bends it up. I think that's what's going on. I do got to bend this out a little bit. Same thing with that. But besides that, I do got to change the tires. And I got to change the tires on it. Put Hoosiers on it for Kokomo, because this will be that car there. So the rules are different in Kokomo. And I can run Hoosiers there, and it's actually, this car is a different class in Kokomo. It's really weird in Indiana. But I got to change the tires on it still. We got to back it up and change them springs out. I won't do that today. This is about as much as I'm going to do today on the front end. On this car here, we got to change the tires. We're actually going to use these tires. Even though these Hoosiers are hard as nails, I'm going to do a few things with them. I was told that at the track last night, and we're going to see how that goes. But we're actually going to use these. I'm going to clean them up real good, grind them, and get them all ready. I'm actually going to use these tires on that car because it's an open tire rule for Kokomo this coming weekend. And we're taking these tires here, we're putting them on the Iowa car for the Bomber division. I don't have to do a whole lot to this car. Change the tires, clean it up just a little bit, work on that shroud just a little bit. I've already got the oil drained. I got to get some more oil for it. I've got the oil filter already for it. So, like I said, we're going to move right along. I'm not going to let this cancer beat me as far as, you know, the things I want to do. I'm still going to do them as best as I can and enjoy my life. And hopefully I get some good news from the doctor. It's going to be a long recovery, he said, but it is what it is. All right, folks. We'll be back here after a bit.